Hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Take it in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3- or 4-yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Fields. He's got Smith here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is offered an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down now. It's Russell, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell, and he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
On second down, it's Russell. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And they've had a great impressive drive going here. That pickup in
drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields,
14 yards.
and the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Rodgers. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Russell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. keep it on the ground. It's Russell. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Russell, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the intercept. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a guy's called out to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was supposed to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Now Fields. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. An extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes our score 17-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
taking it about the 1. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Although now it's a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Nevis knocks this one through.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Off play action, Fields. From left side, taken in by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. First down, Russell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, it's Russell. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. His kickers now. It used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic. Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, it's Rodgers. Out there, Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Play action. It's Fields. Dancing to his left. He finds his man complete. That's Russell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Smith.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll run on first down. Russell. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On play action, Fields.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Russell. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it.
On 4th down, Fields.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Adam Thielen, 36 yards.
And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside the ball. Receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
And again, it's Rodgers. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
He finds Watson complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throw right side, caught by Davis.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Russell. And he's got room.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Russell. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Up the middle they go. Russell. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will bump the lead up to 26. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Rodgers will try again on second down.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, now Rodgers.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Quick slant complete to Melton. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Now Rodgers.
Another catch from Melton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, got 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
Rodgers will throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Man open, here is Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Rodgers now on first down. He's able to find Melton. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.